I'll drop that top on that coupe. I'ma go all out for my boo. I'ma spend a few dollars on you. I can't lay up, girl, gotta make you smooth. Love when we fuck, girl, make you say ooh.
It's Heini. It's Yenny, and we're back with another video. I know this took forever to make, but because we've been busy. So for today's video, we're gonna do a story time, and we got 20 names from Instagram that people said to do. Yeah. Or yeah, just put me for the poll. Yeah. Right. So first on the list is I don't care, Liz. Okay. Are you gonna go first? Story time of how I met Liz. So it was like last year. I was on Instagram and she was pretty, so I commented hard eyes under her post, and then she texted me, and then we was getting close, and then we faded. Alright, so I met her because Yenny became close with her, and me and Yenny posted this flipogram, and she followed me, so I followed her back, and I commented on her picture, hard eyes, and she hit me up, and she was like, "Oh, you're Yenny's sister," and then we just. I think y'all didn't meet cause of that. I think y'all met cause y'all made that group chat with that fake gang. No, she wasn't in it. Yeah, she was. But that was after. All right. Yeah, and then. Are you done? Yeah. Guapa G. That's Gage. I met Gage. I know I met him sometime last. I met Gage because this is by the time that we had Ubu. So me and him got on Uvu, and I don't know. We just got close from Uvu. I met him because he hit my jack, and I dubbed him. That's how I met him. Alright. K-Vibes. That's Kalaisha. Oh, I met Kalaisha when I was in 5th grade, and I went to Jefferson, and her brother, I was close with her brother, and so we was at Jefferson Park, and she was there, and she came, and she called me pretty, and then we just started talking from there. I met her because we was in a group chat, and we was like, oh, we should link one day, and then one day she came to Jefferson. The same way I met her. No, you met her first than me. Whatever. The same way Sonny met her. Sniper Joe. I met Joseph when I moved to Rob, and we had the same 8th period, and we didn't talk at all. And then I was like talking to one of his bros, and then me and him we just got close from that one day. One day we started talking and we got close, you know? Okay, so I met Joseph because we was at Dorney, right? And Yenny went up to him and she was like, yo, I know you. Well, that's not their conversation, but I'm saying, you know. And I was like, he's kind of cute. And then I was like, you're my fake boyfriend now. And he wasn't with it. He was like dubbing me. And then I still wanted his fries. And then finally he was like, what's your Snapchat? And I didn't add him back till like this year. But when I got we was always close. And then, yeah, we just faded. Justin Kid. I met Justin because of Signy. I met him last year, but it wasn't really like I knew him. So I really met him this year because all my friends fucked with him. So I was like, you know, he seems chill, and we started talking, and yeah, he became my bro for like half the school year. He was always giving me hugs, and then we stopped being close. Etros. I met Ephraim because he was Signy's best friend, and he wanted to get put on to me, and then we started texting. You know the deal. So me and Ephraim met because Kaya wanted to put him on to somebody, and she like tried putting him onto me, but we wasn't with it. So I was like, let's just be best friends, and we became best friends, and yeah. Booty ass story at Joe Flexin. So I met Joey because of Kwasi last year at Dorney. We was all at Chickies and Pete's, and I went out to Kwasi because we was close. So I went up to him. I was like, "Hey, how you been?" Da 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 da. And then I ate his fries. And then Joey came.
Joey was already there. He was in line with y'all.
Nah, cause
Because I walked up to him.
he wasn't with us where we got the food. Stupid. And then we went to go sit down, and then I guess they were charging their phones. And right there after Chickens and Pete's, everybody just went all together and stayed together for the rest of the day.
Okay, so I met Joey. Alright, so I met Joey because he texted me one day, and it was him and Kwasim both texting me, and I didn't really like get it till the day at Dorney when we was all together, and Kwasim and him were like, that's my bro, da da da, and they was with Osiris, and we was with Brianna, not Jose, I forgot. But yeah, and we was in this big group, and we all went to Chicken and Pete's to get food. And Kwa was in line, and then Joy went with him. And I went up to them, and I was like, hi, y'all bros, but y'all was both texting me the same day. I started laughing, and I sat down. And they started clowning, like, they started laughing because they didn't know, I guess. And then Osiris was like, I dare you to kiss him. And we wasn't with it, and we flirted that whole day, and then, yeah, that's how it went. And y'all know the rest.
Story time of how I met official D. Okay, so I met Javid because he was dating or talking to this girl, and then I was like, oh y'all cute, and then we text, and he tried to like go with me, but like I was with it, but like I wasn't at the same time. It just wasn't working for us. And then we got close.
I don't gotta say that. I don't gotta say how I met him off of her.
Boom, 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 boom.
And I used to FaceTime off my phone.
Boom, boom.
And one day he just FaceTimed me, and boom, we got close. Anyways, who's next?
How you met Asia Aisha.
Okay,
I said
so
Asia.
she was in my homeroom in 6th grade. And I walked in, and I didn't know nobody but Demaya, but we had beef, so I really didn't talk to her. So I was sitting in my desk, and they passed out the locks, and I didn't know how to like work with them. And Aisha was the first one to like unlock her, so I gave her my lock, and I was like, if you unlock this, can you unlock this? And then yeah, we just started being close.
Say the real story.
That is the real story.
Okay, fine. I met Aisha cause
that's the real story.
Instagram.
That was the first day of school, and then we had beef, you know.
Story time of how I met Josiah. I met Josiah in 6th grade. Cause I don't know how he met, but
Come.
I don't know. But one day we just got close. I don't even know how we started talking, but one day we just got close, and we used to sit with each other all the time at lunch. And got close.
I met Josiah off Yenny, because one day she came to my house and they was chilling, and we went to the park, and me and her just became close from there. And then and then her and Yenny had beef, and then we started being close this year again. Yup.
Is she the girl that told mom that I was gonna jump her? I met Dollar Johnny. So I met Allie cause she dates Carlos, and he's like family. So we lost touch, and then he would always come on my live and say something. So one day I commented under his post,
And you went on his live.
and I went on his live, and I was like, oh, I miss you, how you been? And then I guess she felt some type of way. She thought that I wanted him, because she didn't know he was like family, so she felt some type of way. And then one day when I went over to his house, she was at the little like triangle, and Sini's best friend was gonna fight her. And then like a couple weeks after that, me and her just
All right,
got
you're
close.
saying the whole story, like, all right.
Yes, it's story time.
Alright, so me and Ali met because me and Carlos were given to be honest, and I was like, you're like my cousin, tarara. And I guess she felt some type of way because she thought we was flirting or whatever, and at the time she didn't know that we was like family. So she texted me and she was like, he's not your cousin, he's not none of that, stop texting him, you don't know him like that, stop texting him. And then eventually we ended up talking about it, and she said that it was petty and it was dumb, and I said the same thing, and now we're close.
Story time of how I met Lionel.
I'll start. So because you met him off of me. So me and Lionel went to the movies together, and we was flirting here and there, back and forth, and then I kept putting my leg on top of him, and then he got aggravated, and he was like annoyed or whatever, and we just started talking. And then after the movies he texted me, and I guess we was flirting, and we didn't work out.
I met Lionel because he dated one of my sisters at the time. I don't know him. I just know he dated one of my sisters. Story time of how I met Uzi Got Fans. Danny.
I don't know him.
So I met Danny because he was with one of my friends, DeAndre, and me and Danny started a streak, and he posted something. I was like, he was like, single hit my jack, and I was like, no, nobody wants to hit your jack. And then we just started getting close from there. Yo,
How many people did
official dot is, so I met Izzy.
I don't know him.
I met Izzy because
He was dating Rosalie, that's how I met him.
he was dating some girl, and then one day he posted.
You talk so slow, look, we're at 11 minutes.
He posted girl best friend, and I chatted it, and then we became best friends, and then we just got close. Boom, check out like
Okay, next person.
Jawan, Hoodfade Jawan.
I met Jawan because I gave him to be honest, and I called him cute. And at the time I was talking to Arcia, so he found out, and then that's how I met him. And then I linked him.
I met Jawan because me and Asir.
I didn't know they used to flirt.
We didn't. Okay. I met Asir. I met Jawan because me and Asir was doing streaks, and him and Jawan was together, and I was like, oh, who's that? Put me on.
Oh, I remember. Oh.
And then me and Jawan started doing streaks, and then we faded. We got close, we faded, and now we're like really, really close. Like that's the bond. Like
that's your best friend.
Nobody could break.
Alright.
It's true.
Caleb.
Camacho underscore CJ. I met Caleb because we went to like my mom's friend's house. It was like my aunt, and we went to her house, and he was there in the pool. And then I didn't really like talk to him till the next time I went there, and then we just got close.
So I was in the pool, and he came, and he like, I felt weird because I didn't know him or the other boys. And I started talking to them, and I started seeing I had a boyfriend and stuff, and they was all like, we don't care.
I don't care. Why are you telling us?
Yeah, we don't care about this nigga. Why you keep telling us about him? And then yeah, we just got close from there.
Mark Camacho. Yo, why would somebody put this like?
Okay, so I met Mark off of Yenny. I was on the phone with some boy I talked to, Wavy something.
Don't say my story.
And then Yenny was on FaceTime with him, and it was on my iPhone. So he called the next day, and I picked up. And I was like, it's my phone. Stop calling for Yenny. If you want to talk to her, you got to talk to me first. And then yeah, we just got close over there.
I met Mark because like me and some boy used to talk, and I just FaceTime. Mark was like, FaceTime me, and then I FaceTime him, and then he was putting me on about the kid, and then one day we was liking each other's vibes. Sonny, stop doing those dumb ass faces. One day, yeah, we was catching vibes. Each other's, we liked each other's vibes, and then we started texting, and then we got close, like capital C, lowercase. We started talking.
Yeah, they talked. They was not close. They talked.
Alright, EXO Serenity. I met Serenity from 6th grade, but we wasn't close. And then in 7th grade, the summer going to 8th grade. The summer going to 8th grade, I told her to go to a party. And we got close out of there. And then, now that's my bestie forever. You already know the deal, gangsta.
Okay, so me and Serenity met because she came on my live one day. And I was like, who is she? She kept calling me cute and everything. So I texted her and we became sisters. And
Brianna Banks. So I met Brianna because I was like, who want to give me their Netflix password, their Netflix account on my story? And she was like, me, do you want it? And I was like, yeah. And then we FaceTimed and she gave it to me because she couldn't give it to me at the time because people had her password. So she texted me and gave it to me. I mean, we FaceTimed and she gave it to me, and then we just got close from there.
so me and Brianna met because she called Yenny. I guess she thought I was with Yenny, and she called her, and I picked up, and she was like, oh my god, you're so cute. I was like, thank you. I was like, you're mad guala. And that conversation started our friendship.
Kenyu Banks. So I met Kenyu because Brianna FaceTimed us, and she was with Kenyu, and then boom, it just got close. I don't know how we got close.
I met Kenyu. I know how y'all got close because he kept flirting with you to get me mad. Well, anyways, this is how I met him. So
He was not flirting with me.
he FaceTimed Brianna. Brianna FaceTimed me, and she was with her cousins, and I was like, ooh, he looked good. And Brianna was like, I became single, and she was like, do you want to get put onto my cousin? I was like, which one? And she gave me his ad. I was like, yeah, he's cute. And then we just started texting, and he thought I was 14. That's how we started. And then, stuff happens.
And that's gonna be the end of our video.
This video was too long, right? I'm tired of it already. But we had to do a little something. This one might be a little bit boring, but our next upcoming videos are gonna be way better than this. You don't have to watch the whole thing, but
Yes, you do. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't. Thank you, guys. Stay tuned for our next video.
no.
Good. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.